3 Barton nights, and that's not one thing that I'm going to mention. I ain't going to complain about. This area is not very nice. It is like Beirut without the weather. And after the other day against Huddersfield, I thought that we should have got 3 points. I wanted 3 points. Of the 2 games, I wanted 4 points. I knew this would be hard. I knew Birmingham would be up for it. I knew it would be passion in the crowd, and I knew there would only be 600-700 Millwall as opposed to the 3,000, 2,000 that comes on a Saturday. So we had all them factors against us. We put Murray Wallace back in. We played a 4-2-3-1. We played Volkswagen in his so-called natural position, and I think he had his worst game. I think he had his worst game for Mill, to be fair. So he's not a striker, is he? He's not going to get you these goals. So let's go back to basics here. We are creating down the wings. We're not linking up in the middle, but we're not putting penetrating balls into the box for our strikers. And Bradshaw, when he came on, he looked dangerous. I think it was Bradshaw's kind of game today. On the back of the performance, I'm quite happy to get a point here. Let's have it right now. I think it's a point. I think Cresswell was good at the back. I think Long was very good. Distribution, we shut them right up. We didn't give them nothing at all. Danny Mack, left back, no. Right back, not a wing back. It proved it again today. He had a good game. Danny got stuck in. He knows what it is to be a Millwall player, knows what it is to be a Millwall fan, and played the Millwall way. We were the better side today. We created more, and for that, I can't believe it. How can you come out and play like that tonight, and then that shit show at Huddersfield? Because had you got the 3 points at Huddersfield and the point here, we would have been third in the league or something like that. Where do we go from here? Now we've got Hull City. Hull City, we've got to beat them. We've got to beat Hull City at home. We've got to beat them and beat them well. Put them to the sword. Push yourself back in the playoffs. Go to Preston, giving yourself a fighting chance of going into this whole international break, World Cup, and be in the top 6. That is where Millwall need to be. But when you come back there, you've got some tough games. You've got your Lutons away, you've got your Watford away. So you need to buy, in my opinion, a left back. You need to buy a centre midfielder as well to balance it out in the middle there, creative. And we need a 20 to 30 goal striker man. Whether he comes from the conference, he comes from non-league south, this, academy stuff, whatever. That's the kind of player we need in that wing. I think Saville comes back today and we look solider. There is by no coincidence he comes back with Billy Mitchell and we look more of a solid side. We look more of an attacking unit. I do not want to bury, but come on now, you've missed one at Huddersfield, you missed one at Rotherham, which could have got us 3 points, 4 points. You've missed one again today, again.
You could have just chipped it.
And you could have chipped it in, and that's another 3 points. So Burnley, you've got to really put this right now for Millwall going forward. And I'm happy with the performance, but we need more cutting edge, much more cutting edge. And again, do people agree with my selection? Do they agree with my comments? If you give me the comments, I've had big shout out to a little disabled bloke down his wheelchair called Charlie Collins. What a kid. What a kid. Loved him today. He's travelled all the way up there against that lot in this muggy weather. Fair play, Charlie. Take my hat off to you. That's what Millwall's all about. They have people that make Millwall famous as well, the special people like that travel all that way on a Wednesday night. And a big shout, sorry I forgot you on Saturday, Jay Gallagher and little Jack and Harry couldn't be here, Harry and Jack couldn't hear. But, and the hat off to my daughter Bridie Rose because she's making signals.
Yeah,
and the 7,800 to come up with today. Let's go on the Hull, let's draw a line in the sand. We're 1 point outside the playoffs. You can't change the past. You can't change it. What you can change is the future. Let's go. Let's smash this fucking Hull City. Let the Lions beat the fucking Tigers.